Hello and welcome to another video with Cloud Solutions Tech. In this video, I'll be showing you how to deploy the jar file that we are building that passed the test, how to deploy it locally. So for this, we are going to go back again to the configure section. Remember that we performed 3 steps, right? So the first step that we performed was what? Download the code. After we downloaded the code, we build, right? We build our project, right? Which is the jar file. We build the jar. And then the third thing that we did right here, we did what? We did a test. So doing a test, that is something that is important because tests, inform you how your application is behaving, how your stuff is behaving. So is your application actually, behaving the way it's supposed to behave? If not, then the job should fail, right? And then when the job fails, you can now check the error, and then be able to know what exactly to do. And then definitely, we also need to know that you will not be able to deploy our jar, or you shouldn't even do that. You don't deploy your jar, unless all the tests are correct. So now we are going to deploy it because our test already passed. We did that in the last video. So now we are going to be doing that. So, and if maybe finds any test that is actually failing or is not correct, then the job by default is going to fail, right? So now we are going to add a new build step. So before we go ahead and do that, let's quickly come out and go to the job so we can see the parts right here. All right, this is our job right here. So this is where it's been located. So let's just copy this and just paste this here. We might need it later. And just paste that there like that. All right, so let's go back to configure. So under build step, we are going to add a new step. We are going to be using execute shell. So in here, let's just add some command. I'll say echo. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Let me use this. Echo. And then I say echo. We are deploying for jar. All right. And then I say echo. And then the next thing that we're going to do now, we need to declare the full part or the relative part, for the jar file that we're trying to build. So in this case, we know that our jar, is always built in the in our workspace, which we already put here. So let's just get this guy. All right. So here I'll just say Java jar, and then we'll paste that workspace right there, paste, then do / so file right here, copy and paste. So we are going to deploy that, and then let's see what happens. So I believe this is okay. All right, so let's click on build now. All right, let's go to the console output and see what we have. Okay, the test is going on. This is actually deploying. All right, this is pretty good. So it has already finished now. So as you can see, this is actually, deploying jar, right? So Java jar, right, which is the part for our jar, which is what we actually built in this case. And then the output that we're having right there is hello world, and then finish our success. So this is a big one. If you have followed me up until this time in this Jenkins Docker series, so congratulations, you're already doing continuous integration and continuous deployment process. So you are getting the code from Git, and then you are building your jar, and then you are testing it, and then finally you are building your jar locally. So remember that everything is happening inside of this place right here, which is inside of your Jenkins container, right? So if I copy this line right here and I go inside of my Jenkins container right there, I'm inside of my Jenkins container already. If I cd to workspace and then I cd to Marvin, so let's copy the same thing and then let's paste it right there and then see what is going to happen. Let's copy right here. Let me clear my screen. You see, we're having the same output, right? We're having the same output, exactly the same result that we have when we deploy it, right? We're having the same output right here. So this works pretty cool. So in this lesson, you have learned how to deploy your jar locally. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to display the result of your test using a graph. See you in the next lesson.